You might think humanoid robots are something we'll see far in the future, but that's not true anymore. Today, real AI robots can offer both emotional and physical support. Around the world, scientists and companies are creating robots that can talk, show feelings, and even act as companions. Many of these robots are made to help lonely people find comfort or friendship. Let's explore some of the most interesting and lifelike AI robots developed in recent years. Back in 2017, a company called Realbotix, based in San Marcos, introduced a robot named Harmony. Created by Matt McMullen, Harmony is an anatomically correct robot designed not only for physical companionship but also for conversation. She has a talking head powered by artificial intelligence, with memory and personality settings that can be customized. Harmony can smile, blink, and even respond naturally during conversations. The robot was sold for around $10,000, making it one of the most advanced humanoid robots at the time. McMullen, who started his company in 1997, originally made lifelike dolls as art but later turned his focus to realistic robots that could interact with humans. His work sparked discussions about ethics, human relationships, and the growing connection between humans and machines. Despite these debates, thousands of people downloaded the Harmony AI app, allowing them to interact with virtual versions of the robot. Another robot that gained attention was Samantha, created by Dr. Sergi Santos. Samantha was already well known as a pleasure robot, but she became even more famous when Santos gave her an important upgrade, the ability to say no. With this update, Samantha could refuse advances or even shut down if she detected inappropriate behavior. This new feature started conversations about consent and ethics in the world of robotics. The robot's new programming was revealed at the Life Science Centre in Newcastle, England. While some praised the effort to make robots more human-like, others wondered if it made things more complicated. Samantha's new ability highlighted an interesting question: can machines truly understand and express human values like consent? Next is Emma, another AI companion robot that has touched many lives. One man, Jeff Gallagher from Australia, shared his story about life with his AI robot named Emma. After losing his mother, Jeff felt lonely and wanted companionship without the challenges of a traditional relationship. He purchased Emma from a Sydney-based company that sells AI dolls and robots. Over time, Emma learned Jeff's likes, dislikes, and habits. She could hold conversations and even show emotional responses. For Jeff, Emma became more than just a machine, she was family. He even called her his robot wife and dreamed that one day, people might be allowed to marry robots legally. His story sparked both fascination and criticism, but for Jeff, Emma filled an emotional void in a way that felt real. Roxy is another fascinating robot that shows how far technology has come. Introduced at an Adult Entertainment Expo in 2010 by inventor Douglas Hines, Roxy was designed to talk, respond to touch, and display emotions. She came with 5 preset personalities that users could choose from, and her body was made of soft, silicone skin with internal sensors. She could detect touch and even simulate warmth. Roxy was sold for about $7,000, and despite some skepticism, thousands of men showed interest. Some women also contacted the company, curious about having their own AI companions. Roxy's creation was considered revolutionary at the time, as she offered both emotional and physical interaction, a major step toward lifelike AI companions. Now, let's talk about Marla, an AI-generated influencer created by the Wider Collective in collaboration with a creative brand called MarvelBeau. Marla isn't a physical robot but a digital AI personality. She was designed using thousands of data inputs to create a constantly evolving personality. Marla is portrayed as a 22-year-old graphic designer with hobbies like travel, art, and social media. Her creators made her to be realistic and relatable, even giving her an English Bengali accent. Many people online notice that she looks a lot like a South Indian actress named Shreya Saran. Marla's success shows that AI doesn't have to exist in a physical form to connect with humans emotionally. She represents a new type of digital companionship, one that blends artificial intelligence with social media influence. Replika is another well-known AI creation, designed to mimic natural conversation. Developed with advanced technology from OpenAI, Replika can talk like a real person, adapting to the flow of conversation rather than relying on preset scripts. The robot's facial expressions and body language make interactions feel genuine. It can smile, gesture, and move in ways that seem almost human. Replika can learn from conversations and improve over time, offering each user a unique experience. Ethical considerations were carefully added to its programming to ensure the AI behaves responsibly and does not harm users emotionally or psychologically. Replika shows how AI can be used not only for companionship but also for emotional support and mental well-being. Then there's Mitsuku, one of the most famous chatbots in the world, created by Steve Warswick. Mitsuku has won multiple Turing Test Awards, which are given to AI systems that can convincingly mimic human conversation. The chatbot can discuss almost any topic, from daily life to complex ideas. Users enjoy talking with Mitsuku because she feels natural, witty, and often funny. Her advanced language processing allows her to understand the context of conversations and respond appropriately. Beyond being just a fun chat partner, Mitsuku has been used in customer service and digital platforms to make online communication more human-like. Her success shows how AI can build emotional bonds through words alone. Actroid D2 is another incredible development from Japan. Built by the company Kokoro, this humanoid robot looks and acts astonishingly human. The Actroid D2 can smile, blink, move its hands, and even track people's eyes while talking to them. Its silicone skin and expressive facial features make it one of the most realistic robots ever created. The robot's ability to mimic human emotions allows it to be used in customer service, education, and entertainment. It can also help researchers study how people react to robots that look and behave almost exactly like humans. The Actroid's movements and expressions are controlled by an advanced system of motors and sensors, giving it natural, smooth motions that impress anyone who meets it. Another striking humanoid robot is Jia Jia, developed by the University of Science and Technology in China. Unveiled in 2016, Jia Jia is designed to look like a young Chinese woman. She can hold conversations, recognize people's faces, and even smile or blink while speaking. Her creators wanted to study how humans respond to robots that look almost real. Jia Jia is used for research, education, and public demonstrations. She has even appeared on television shows and at exhibitions, captivating audiences with her lifelike presence. Beyond entertainment, researchers believe Jia Jia could one day work in healthcare, customer service, or even as a personal assistant. Grace, developed by Hanson Robotics in Hong Kong, is a humanoid robot designed to work in hospitals and healthcare centers. Unveiled in 2021, Grace was built to help doctors and nurses by performing basic tasks like checking temperature, measuring blood pressure, and conducting health tests. She can also talk to patients, answer questions, and offer emotional support. Her calm facial expressions and soft voice are designed to comfort people who might feel anxious in medical environments. Grace is equipped with advanced computer vision and AI systems that help her move around hospitals safely and interact naturally with people. She represents a major step in combining technology with human care, especially during global health crises when medical workers are overburdened. Each of these robots shows how quickly technology is evolving. From Harmony's emotional connection to Grace's medical assistance, these robots prove that AI is no longer just science fiction, it's a part of our daily lives. Some people see them as tools, others as friends or partners. While many still question the ethics of forming emotional bonds with machines, there's no denying that humanoid robots are changing how we think about companionship, loneliness, and even love. The line between humans and machines is becoming increasingly blurred. These robots can listen, talk, learn, and even comfort people in ways that feel deeply personal. Whether it's a digital influencer like Marla or a physically interactive robot like Roxy, each creation brings us one step closer to a world where technology and emotion merge seamlessly. Some find this exciting, while others worry about what it means for human relationships. But one thing is clear, humanoid robots are no longer a dream of the future, they are here, and they are evolving faster than ever. Over time, we might see robots that can truly understand feelings, express empathy, and build emotional connections just like humans. They might work in hospitals, homes, schools, and even as personal companions for people who are lonely or isolated. For some, robots are already filling that role. The combination of AI, robotics, and human psychology is reshaping our understanding of what it means to connect and care. The story of these robots is not just about technology, it's about the human desire for understanding, companionship, and emotional closeness, even when it comes from something made of metal and code. In the end, whether it's Harmony offering emotional comfort, Samantha teaching lessons about consent, or Grace caring for patients, each robot reflects our wish to make life easier and more connected. The future of AI robots isn't just about machines that can think, it's about machines that can feel, understand, and make humans feel a little less alone. The world of humanoid robots is evolving so fast that what once sounded like science fiction is now real. In recent years, Japan, China, India, and other countries have introduced lifelike robots capable of talking, moving, and even showing emotion. Some are used for research, others for companionship, and some for education or entertainment. Let's explore a few of the most fascinating examples of modern AI humanoid robots that show just how close we are to living side by side with machines that seem almost human. One of the most talked about robots in Japan is Seroid, developed by robotics master Hiroshi Ishiguro. Unveiled in 2014, this robot looks like a young girl. Its name is a blend of Kodomo, which means child in Japanese, and android. Seroid can speak, understand natural language, and even display facial expressions that look surprisingly real. It can recite news articles and often appears in exhibitions and museums, charming audiences with its lifelike movements and soft silicone skin. Beyond entertainment, Seroid is also used in research to study how humans react to robots that look like children. However, this lifelike design sparked ethical debates about whether it's appropriate to create childlike robots. Some people feel uncomfortable with this, while others see it as an important step in understanding how we interact emotionally with machines. Despite the discussions, Seroid remains a brilliant example of how far robotics has come and how quickly technology is moving toward human-like realism. Another of Ishiguro's creations is Awid, introduced in 2010. Awid is an adult-looking humanoid robot that can blink, move its head, and talk just like a person. The robot's silicone skin and precisely designed control system make its expressions incredibly natural. Hidden actuators under the surface help it move smoothly and react realistically. Ishiguro wanted Awid to be more than just a lifelike model, he wanted it to engage people in real conversations. The robot is often displayed in exhibitions and museums, where it interacts with visitors. These public interactions are part of ongoing research to understand how humans respond when a machine looks and behaves so much like them. Awid's design and realism make it one of the most advanced humanoid robots in existence and a symbol of Japan's leadership in the field of robotics. Next comes Saya, a humanoid robot teacher created by Hiroshi Kobayashi at the Tokyo University of Science. First introduced in 2004, Saya was designed to help teachers and students in classrooms. Standing about 5 feet tall, she can recognize students' faces, take attendance, deliver lectures, and even show facial expressions like happiness, sadness, or surprise. Although Saya's movements are more limited than those of a human teacher, her emotional expressions make her engaging and relatable. She can interact with students individually, answering questions or providing feedback. The idea behind Saya is to explore how robots can support education, especially in places facing teacher shortages. Even though she was built more than a decade ago, Saya remains a valuable experiment that continues to inspire researchers. As AI and robotics improve, robots like her could one day become a normal part of classrooms, helping teachers and students alike. In the world of healthcare and training, Showa Hanako 2 is another groundbreaking creation. Developed in 2011 by Showa University in Tokyo, this robot was built to train dental students. Hanako 2 looks and acts like a real human patient, allowing students to practice safely before working with actual people. She has a realistic mouth, teeth, and tongue and can simulate human reactions like gagging or moving her head slightly. Students can practice procedures such as drilling, injections, or checkups, and the robot responds naturally to their actions. Hanako 2 bridges the gap between theory and practice, giving dental students valuable experience in a controlled environment. She represents how robotics can make education safer, more realistic, and more effective for future doctors and dentists. Now let's talk about one of the most unusual stories in robotics, the Scarlett Johansson robot. In 2016, Hong Kong designer Ricky Ma built a humanoid robot named Mark 1, which looks strikingly similar to the famous Hollywood actress Scarlett Johansson. Ricky spent about $50,000 in 18 months creating the robot using a 3D printer and his own programming skills. He claimed it was just a personal project, but the resemblance to Johansson sparked ethical and legal questions about privacy and likeness rights. Lawyers pointed out that if Ricky ever profited from his robot, the actress could sue him for using her image without permission. The story raised important discussions about what's acceptable when it comes to creating robots that look like real people. It also showed how advances in 3D printing and robotics now make it possible for individuals, not just big companies, to build incredibly realistic machines. The Mark 1 project blurred the line between creativity, obsession, and ethics in the digital age. One of the most famous humanoid robots in the world is Sophia, created by Hanson Robotics in Hong Kong. Unveiled in 2016, Sophia gained international fame for her incredibly human-like face and her ability to express emotions. Using advanced facial recognition and AI, she can smile, frown, and even hold conversations that sound natural. Sophia can answer questions thoughtfully and improve her responses over time through machine learning. She has appeared at global events, been interviewed by journalists, and even became a cultural icon. In 2017, Sophia made headlines again when Saudi Arabia granted her honorary citizenship, the first robot ever to receive such recognition. This decision sparked debates about robot rights and the meaning of citizenship. While some saw it as a symbolic moment celebrating technology, others thought it was more of a publicity stunt. Regardless, Sophia continues to evolve with regular upgrades and remains one of the most well-known examples of AI in human form. Another remarkable humanoid robot is Nadine, developed by scientists at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. Revealed in 2015, Nadine is a social robot designed to interact naturally with people. She was modeled after her creator, Professor Nadia Thalmann, and has realistic facial features and soft skin. Nadine can recognize people, remember their names, and recall past conversations. For example, if you talk to her once and then meet her again, she'll remember you and continue the conversation where it left off. This makes her interactions feel truly personal. Nadine is designed for roles like receptionist, companion, or customer service assistant. She can respond to emotions, show empathy, and adapt her tone of voice to match the mood of the conversation. The robot was created to study how humans form emotional connections with machines and to explore how robots can help reduce loneliness or assist the elderly. From Singapore, we move to China, where the humanoid robot Jiang Lily has become a celebrity in her own right. Developed by X-Robots, Jiang Lily co-hosts a Chinese TV show called Creating the Future with Intelligence. With her silver hair, silicone skin, and expressive movements, she can talk, sing, and interact with her human co-hosts. She even has interests like singing, reading comics, and eating snacks, at least, according to her creators. Jiang Lily's job is to make technology fun and accessible to viewers while showing off the latest AI developments in China. Her creators say she was built not to replace people, but to demonstrate how robots can work alongside humans in creative and professional fields. She represents the growing entertainment side of robotics, where machines are not only tools but also performers. India, too, has joined the race to develop advanced humanoid robots. The Vyamitra robot, created by the Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, made its debut in 2020. Her name means space friend in Sanskrit, and she was designed to assist astronauts during missions. Vyamitra can talk, monitor spacecraft systems, and perform routine tasks during training in space simulations. Although she's not fully human-like in appearance, her facial design and voice are intended to comfort astronauts and help them communicate more easily during long missions. Vyamitra marks an important step in India's plan for future crewed space missions, helping engineers test how humans and robots can work together in extreme environments. She stands as a symbol of India's commitment to pushing the boundaries of space exploration through robotics. When we look at all these robots, from Spheroid and Awid to Sophia and Vyamitra, it becomes clear that technology is changing what it means to be human. These machines can now talk, think, and even express emotion. Some are built to teach, others to care, and some simply to keep us company. As they become more advanced, they raise big questions about ethics, privacy, and what kind of relationship humans will have with AI in the future. Will robots become part of our families, workplaces, and schools? Or will they always remain tools we use to make life easier? One thing is certain, humanoid robots are no longer a dream of tomorrow, they are a reality today. From classrooms to hospitals, TV studios to outer space, robots are quietly becoming part of our everyday lives. They reflect both our technological progress and our deep desire to connect, to learn, and to create something that mirrors ourselves. Whether these creations will ever truly understand human feelings remains to be seen, but each new generation of robots brings us closer to finding out.